Hey, so in this video I show you how to make a turkey Fleischwurst from scratch. For the meat I'm using turkey and pork back fat. However, if you want to skip pork, you can use any neutral oil. I'm personally no fan of these processed oils, so yeah, I stick to pork back fat. However, if you have access to it, you could also use turkey fat. That's completely up to you. You could also use chicken instead of turkey and do your own variation. Then also we need some crushed ice or cold water for the mixing later on. And then I have salt and cure, white pepper, paprika, mace, coriander, and some ginger. And for the mixing process again, some cut phosphates. First cut the meat and fat into strips and then put it in the freezer for 1 to 2 hours. This will help grinding. In the meantime, you can grind the spices. This way they will disperse evenly throughout the sausage. And then it's time to grind the meat. I'm using the finest perforated disc. I grind the meat and fat through once. You could also do it twice, completely up to you if you want it finer. And then put the meat into your food processor, add the spices and the cut phosphates, and then pour in the crushed ice or ice water until it is a homogeneous mass, and also add the fat and let everything mix through. For filling, I'm using artificial casings. However, you need to be aware that you need casings where you can apply smoke to them. So that's important, because if you use like typical plastic casings, the smoke will do nothing and it won't work. Make sure there are no air bubbles in it, and then tie it off with the butcher's twine. And then it's time to start the smoking process. For this, I hang them into the smoker at around 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit for roughly 30 minutes without any smoke, so they can dry off. And then increase the temperature to up to 70 degrees, which is 158 degrees Fahrenheit, and smoke it for around 1 to 1.5 hours. And then I poach them at 70 degrees, again 158 degrees Fahrenheit, for another 30 minutes to make sure everything is cooked through. And as you can see, the color turned out nicely, and now you can let it cool down or even eat it hot. That's completely up to you. This is cooled down. You can eat it with a nice piece of bread. One thing that is important to know, that you can change the texture by either adding more fat or less fat. So with the turkey, it will be like more firm than a traditional pork Fleischwurst. However, if you add more fat, it will become softer. So yeah, you need to try out what works best for you. This is my ratio, and taste-wise, I can totally recommend it. I mean, if you wouldn't know it, I don't think you would taste the poultry, so I think that's a plus, because a lot of people don't like it. And yeah, what can I say? If you like the video, then the full recipe is below. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.